Ever feel like you're learning English one single word at a time? It can be slow going, right? Well, what if I told you there's a way to learn one word and instantly know its opposite? Today, we're going to crack open a language hack that does exactly that. Think of it as a prefix power-up that's about to double your vocabulary with, like, half the effort. Let's get into it.
So, think about it. You finally mastered a word, something like aware or practical. Awesome. But then you need to say the exact opposite. Do you really have to go hunting for a completely different word? It just feels inefficient, doesn't it?
Well, here's the good news. You don't. Nope. English has this amazing built-in shortcut. And this isn't about being lazy. It's about learning smart. And trust me, getting this down is a total game changer for sounding more fluent, fast.
And that brings us to what I call the opposite word problem. You need the negative version of a word like aware or appear. Now, sure, you could just stick not in front of it, not aware. People will get what you mean, but there's a much smoother, more natural way to say it. And that's what we're aiming for, right? To sound natural. And that's where this little thing called the negative prefix comes in. This is your vocabulary power-up. It's such a simple tool, but I promise you, once you see it, you're going to start noticing it absolutely everywhere. Mastering this is seriously one of the quickest ways to level up your English.
So what is a negative prefix, anyway? It's really simple. It's just a small group of letters, like un or in, that you basically stick on the front of a word. And when you do that, boom, it just flips the word's meaning completely, turns it into its opposite. It's that easy.
Okay, check this out. This table really shows you how it works. You take un and add it to aware, and you get unaware. Simple. You take in plus active, you get inactive. Notice here with practical, we use m to make impractical. And dis turns appear into disappear. These are some of the heavy hitters, the ones you'll see all the time.
Now here's a little pro tip for you. The prefix in is kind of like a chameleon. It changes a little to make words easier to say. Just remember this simple pattern. Before a word that starts with an M or a P, like possible, it becomes M, impossible. Before an L, it's ill, illegal. And before an R, you guessed it, it's ire, irregular. It's all about making the word flow better when you say it.
All right, that's enough theory. The best way to actually learn this stuff is to use it. So let's try a few together. I'm going to show you a sentence with a blank space, and you see if you can figure out the right word. You ready? Okay, here's the first one. Our base word is legal. So what's the opposite we're looking for here? The word starts with an L. I'll give you a second.
Yes, illegal. Exactly. Because the word starts with L, we add that ill prefix. You got it. Okay, let's do another one.
All right, next up. The volcano was quiet for a long, long time. The base word is active. So what's the opposite form we need to describe something that is, well, not active?
You got it. Inactive. That's a perfect use of the prefix in. See? You're getting this. Let's do one more.
Okay, last one, and it's a fun one. The base word is sane, which means, being reasonable. So what prefix do we use for someone who is definitely not sane if they're swimming with sharks?
Perfect. Insane. Another great example of that in prefix at work. See? Once you start to see these patterns, it just kind of clicks. It becomes automatic.
So what we were just doing, kind of feeling out the right answer, that's a great skill. But what if we could turn that gut feeling into a solid 4-step strategy you can use every single time? Let's break down the exact process that the pros use.
Okay, this right here is your new best friend. It's a 4-step knockout. First, always read for context. Don't just stare at the blank space. Get the vibe of the whole sentence. Second, identify the word type. Ask yourself, does this spot need an adjective, a verb, a noun? That helps narrow it down. Third, now you can find the right form, using all your new knowledge about prefixes. And finally, step 4, and please don't skip this one, check your work. Reread the whole sentence with your new word in it. Does it sound right? Your ear is a pretty good judge.
And the best part is, this 4-step strategy is like your personal Swiss Army knife for English. It's not just for negative prefixes. This method works for everything. Suffixes, changing verbs to nouns, you name it. It's a universal tool you can keep using for your entire learning journey.
So, we've gotten really good at creating these clear opposites, legal and illegal.
active and inactive. But what happens when that line between opposites starts to get a little blurry? Let's take the word real, for instance. In the world we live in today, what even is the opposite of real? And that leads us to one last really interesting question.
I mean, really think about this for a second. With technology getting so good, if you can't tell the difference between a real person on screen and a digital one, does the difference even matter anymore? It just goes to show how a simple language concept, like opposites, can actually make us ask some pretty deep questions about our own world. Pretty cool, huh? Just something to think about. Thanks for joining me for this one.